Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to another video here on the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the best ways to get weapon XP up. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, hey, don't forget to hit the like rating and maybe leave a comment down below about what type of content you want to see here, and maybe consider subscribing, maybe even becoming a member if you really like it. It helps me out, supports the content that I'm making and stuff like that. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's hop into the actual content of this video. Let's start heading towards the area I'm going to be heading towards, but today we're going to be talking about the best way to get all these weapons to 20, like level 20, right? So weapon XP and the fastest way to grind weapon XP and stuff like that. There's two spots that I'm going to show, two for solos, and then one that you can do as a team, that I think is the best way to get weapon XP in this game by far. All right, so now that we're in the zone, basically, we can start talking about how this game works. You can already see some of the people from green are up here doing it. But basically, the way it works is that, let me pull up the map. In this game, when you want the most amount of weapon XP, now that they've nerfed the pigs, the boars in the boar home, where they spawned insane amounts and you can just literally loop them and get a ton of XP, also max skinning and a bunch of stuff, you're going to want to do elite zones, right? And for soloing, there's two elite zones that are really good. There's the Dead Man's Cove here in Monarchs, and then there's the Brightwood Isles in Brightwood, right? And this one is a little bit better because it gives a little bit more EXP, and I'm going to show you, like, you're getting in here. I'm going to jump in here real quick. And these guys are doing it as a two-man, or no, it looks like he's doing it as a solo. But basically, let me see if I can get some action in here to show how much XP these mobs give in comparison to like the damage that they're doing and all that sort of stuff, right? Look at that, 71 XP. Let me kill another one. Boom. I need you to move out of the way. I'm trying to kill the mob for the XP. 102 XP, right? You see how, like, on average you're going to be getting around 100 XP per mob you kill in here. Look at that, 95. Like, you're getting easily double to triple the XP you'd be getting from any like normal mob in this area, right? You're even getting more XP than what you'd be getting in some of the mobs in the higher areas because it is an elite zone, right? And once you're in an elite zone, the mobs have a little bit more health, but because it's so low level, it's only a level 25 elite zone, you as a level 60 should have no problem just basically clapping these mobs. Like, look at that, boom, easy. One skill and a couple of autos, it's gone, right? And if you're here with multiple people, it's even easier and faster, right? But obviously sometimes you don't have people on at the same time, and you want to be able to solo and do this, which is why I'm showing you the two solo zones before I even mention the one that you can do as a group, right? So now that we got the two solo areas done, before we hop into the area we're going to go as a 5-man, I need to cover this, and I'm going to cover this in every video. The most important thing, because you could be coming to this area and Brightwood when you're like 40 or 50, you need to get to 60. Do not worry about any of this stuff until you're level 60, because you need to get to 60 so you can start worrying about your watermark, which is super important to level up. You can start running your elites, do outpost rush, and all those things are ways to get more gold and also improve your watermark, which at the end of the day is the most important thing, because you want to get to the point where you start getting 590 drops that can proc legendary drops and all that sort of stuff with the way that their gear score system is in this game. You need to be 60 to unlock that sort of content, and that's when the game really becomes a grind. And also you have time in between to do things. Like, I ran my elites and I could be queuing outpost rush while doing this. Like, I can have someone in town, I can be queuing outpost rush, I can be doing this, leveling my weapon and stuff like that, right? Or like in between elite runs or in between farm runs, I can come over here, easy little Azthoth spend, come down here, level up a weapon for a few hours, and then go back and go do the other thing, because I no longer have to focus on getting to 60. 60 is the most important thing. Get to 60, please. All right, so now I can pull up the map and show you guys the last area. I'm not going to go over there, obviously, because I don't have 3 or 4 other level 60s with me to do this, right? But you're going to want to go to this place called Eternal Pool in Reekwater. Reekwater Eternal Pool is a really easy loopable boss. I'm going to kill this guy to get him out of the way so he doesn't start attacking me randomly. It's super quick, 102 XP. I think it's actually reduced XP the more people are around you, right? So if you're here alone, I don't know, because I was just noticing, I recorded this a little bit earlier, and when I was here solo, I had to re-record. When I was here solo, I was actually getting 102 consistently, and when there was 2 of us, I was getting like 95, and then I saw 3 and I was getting like 70 something, right? When there was 3 people in the area. So maybe you get reduced XP if there's multiple people attacking it, but even then it's still really easy to do with multiple people, and you can clear it faster and repeat it faster, right? But I do recommend these areas solo, right? Because you will get more XP per. At that point, it's like depending on the math, right? Is it faster to do it with multiple people so you can rotate it quicker and you'll get more XP in the long run? Stuff like that, right? All right, so for the last spot, you're going to want to come here to Eternal Pool. Just run this area, loop it constantly with your friends, and this is the best bang for your buck, but obviously it requires a group. If you're trying to do a solo, hit Dead Man's Cove and Brightwood Isles, obviously, right? 2 best spots. All right, so let's switch over to the full cam again. And now that I've covered the best spots for soloing and for groups for weapon XP, let's put a little pretty bow on this video right here. Please remember to do this after you're level 60. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also thank you guys for all the love and support and all the content that I've been posting. Thank you guys for coming into my stream, which I stream every single day pretty much from like 5 to 12 midnight. All the love and support has been so amazing, and I've been trying to make these videos a little bit shorter because I've been getting comments about the length of the videos. They're like, oh, you kind of take a little too long to get to the important parts. If you could try speeding it up. So I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit in these next couple of videos and see how they perform, see how they do. I do take all the feedback from the comments. They've been super helpful and improving my content and all that sort of stuff. But thank you guys. Maybe come through on the stream once in a while. I'm streaming every day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me.